Bo Sherland. And he puts it in the air, a short end-over-end kick to the sideline. It bounces, and Valley View picks it up, and they will be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
With the rain that's come in tonight, Chris, or today earlier, I've already seen divots on the field. So tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust. Farmers Bank and Trust enjoys a proud history of dedicated service to the people of Mississippi County and its surrounding areas. Farmers Bank and Trust with locations in Blytheville, Cosnell, and Manila. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Valley View is led by quarterback Jackson McNabb. He was joined in the backfield by number 10, Zach Despain. We'll get your receivers after this first play. McNabb to throw. He's being chased, flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked, and right there, Delta Swarm.
Exactly what we talked about in the pregame. That's what they like to do to you.
So a loss back to the 24-yard line. That's a loss of 5 for Despain, or for McNabb. The receivers are Jonathan Cobble, Seth Vickery, Hayden Fuller. And a toss out into the flat is incomplete. So McNabb's first pass goes incomplete, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 15.
Not what Coach Cochran wants to do is start out in a 3rd and long situation.
The tight end is number 40, Trevor Barilski. We will get you the Wynne defense as time allows. 11:20 left in the first quarter, 3rd and 15. Blitz up the middle. McNabb being chased, and he fires incomplete. Intended for number 25, Noah Tyler. So 4th down.
Looked like that McNabb there was rushing the ball after getting the sack on first down. He rushed those other 2 passes out.
John Cobble to punt for the Blazers.
Jonathan Cobble set to punt it away for the Blazers. Zach Morris back deep for the Wynne Yellow Jackets as he stands at his own 32-yard line. Low snap, picked up nicely. Left foot kick, nice spiral, bounces at the 40, takes a Blazer roll inside the 35, down to the in between the 31 and 32. So that's where the Wynne Yellow Jackets will take over after a 3 and out.
Punt rolls dead at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10. Wynne.
And as we said, the Wynne Yellow Jackets will be led by senior quarterback Ross Trail, who is committed to the University of Cincinnati and Tommy Tuberville. He is flanked in the backfield by Antonio Davis, and his receivers are Zach Morris, Timothy Strasser, Austin Wilson, and Sam Wilson. 1st down, man in motion, and the give is to number 26.
Jonathan Dixon on the carry.
Jamar Dixon. So he gets the first carry.
Hunter Elrod.
And he gets 5 up to the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 5. And there was movement by the Yellow Jackets. Number 3, Zach Morris, took off a little too early.
False start, Wynne.
So instead of 2nd and 5, it will be 2nd and 10.
Penalty, the ball is placed at the 31-yard line, brings up 2nd down, 10.
Trail wants to throw on 2nd down, steps up in the pocket, fires a bullet down the middle, and it's complete all the way to the Valley View.
To Austin Wilson.
38-yard line. That's 31 yards to Austin Wilson.
Now you know, just off of one pass, Chris, what Tommy Tuberville sees in this kid.
That was a good arm.
That was a great
He fired a strike right over the middle. Trail fires a screen pass out into the flat, and it's going to be another 1st down as they are across the 30 down to the 26-yard line to Zach Morris. So that's a gain of 11 more.
Ball's placed at the Valley View 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
And another 1st down for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Trail hands off, and a nice hole. Down inside the
Dixon
15.
on the carry.
Dixon.
Seth Vickery.
That's
on the
another
stop.
first
Ball's
down.
placed at the 15
That's
yard line.
a gain of
First and 10,
11.
Wynne.
And they're just methodically marching it down the field in this first drive.
3 out of 4 plays have already gone for 11 or better. $9:53 left to play in the opening quarter. First and 10 at the Blazer 15. Morris in motion. Trail fires complete out into the flat to Wilson. He will get down to the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 5
And Harrison Cobble combined on the stop.
for Austin Wilson. That's his second catch already.
Ball's placed at the 10-yard line. Brings up
Second down and 5. Morris in motion, and Trail fires a screen pass complete and into the end zone for a touchdown, but we have a flag.
Ross Trail's pass complete to
I think we're going to have a hold.
Devontae Pounds.
Flag on the play. Holding against Wynne.
And a hold against the Yellow Jackets, so that'll back 10 yards up.
After the penalty, the ball's placed at the 15-yard line.
So that's a
Brings up
spot
second down and
foul.
10.
The hold occurred at the 5, so back to the 15 it goes. And only really a 5-yard loss. It'll be second and 10 at the 15. But it does take points off the board. And Dan Skipper can tell you what that'll do to you. Trail steps up in the pocket. Now he wants to run, rolls to his right. He wants to throw. Fires back over the middle. Intercepted!
Intercepted!
That is what the Blazers needed right there. Big play.
Number 88,
Ball's placed at the
Ethan
2-yard
John.
line. First and 10, Blazers.
on the interception. And that's not on Trail.
No,
that's on the
not-
receiver because he had it and he just bobbled it.
Yeah. 89, Ethan Johns come up with a heck of an interception and to stop the bleeding there for the Blazers as the Yellow Jackets were just marching.
So first and 10 at the 2-yard line for Valley View. You have to be aware of the safety here. Now we have another flag, and this may be on Wynne as well. This may be an
It is.
offsides and
It's
give them a little
offsides.
breathing room. It is.
Offsides, Wynne.
So out of the shadows of the end zone, that gives them a little bit of breathing room. It'll bring up first and 5 at the 7.
That's already 3 penalties for 15 yards against the Yellow Jackets here early.
And one of those took points off the board. Blitz up the middle, and a handoff and a nice hole.
That's going to be close to a first down.
Number
Hunter
2,
Elrod on the carry.
Hunter Elrod on the carry. See where they
Ball's
mark
placed
him.
at the 15-yard line. That's good for another Blazer. First down.
So a gain of 8 for Elrod and a first down out at the 15. So they come out of the shadows of their end zone at least, and a little bit of breathing room. And another handoff. Ooh, nice
Hunter
hit
Elrod
in the middle.
on the carry.
Hunter Elrod looked like he had a hole for just a minute, and it closed up quickly, and he got nothing. So second down and 10.
McGill with a good tackle there for the Yellow Jackets.
Just outside the 15-yard line with 8:20 left to play in the opening quarter. And McNabb will keep, and he's got a hole. He's out to the 40, 45-foot race, 50, 40, 30, 20. Inside the 15-yard line.
Jackson McNabb.
Jackson McNabb on the quarterback keep reverses the field position. He goes 79 yards down to the Wynne 6.
6-yard line. First and
What
goal,
a
Blazer.
run by McNabb on the quarterback keeper. If he had any blocking downfield with him, that's 6 points.
Well, they outran the blocking. He was gone. That was just speed from the Wynne secondary. Handoff to number 10, Zach Despain. He'll get 2 down to the 4.
Cut made at the 4-yard line, brings up second down, 4.
Those big heavies have a hard time keeping up that far down the field. So 2nd and goal at the 4 with 7.5 left to play in the first quarter. Hand off to Despain, and he's going to lose a couple. Back to the 6.
On the carry. DeAndre McGill on the stop.
So 3rd and goal now.
6-yard line, brings up third down, 6.
So if you're Wynne and you don't get it here, if you're Valley View and you don't get it here, do you go for the touchdown and try to put 7 on the board, or do you go ahead and try to put points on the board?
I think you put points on the board to give your boys a boost, because if you come up empty-handed on this, I think you're just going to –
well,
because now you're down
on the carry.
That play may have a lot to do with it right there as Zach Despain loses back to the 10-yard line, a loss of 4. So now you have 4th and goal at the 10. That's a whole lot more difficult than if you were, say, at the 3.
Yeah,
so
exactly, and that's what I was about to say. I think we had to see how that play worked out. With the loss in there, you've got to put the points on the board.
So this will be a 27-yard attempt for number 24, Seth Vickery.
Left-footed kicker.
Good snap. Oh, he bobbled the snap. And McNabb's going to throw back into Vickery, and he is going to be drilled for a loss. Number 6, Sam Wilson, Johnny on the spot. And now a miscue by the Valley View Blazers will give the ball to the Yellow Jackets of Wynne at the 15-yard line. But they did come out of their own end zone, and they did reverse field. So Wynne does not have good field position here.
Yeah, but looking at the guys on the sideline right now, all the energy that was there after the interception has gone. They just look flat now on the sideline.
Trail hands off to Davis. I believe that's Davis. Is that? No, that's Dixon, 26. And he's out to the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 11 for Dixon.
Good job by Dixon to keep those legs rolling to get the first down.
3 carries, 27 yards in the early going for Dixon unofficially. And Trail fires a little pass out into the flat, complete to Morris. Not much there. He's only going to get
Clay Hubbard on the stop. Gain of 2 on the play, brings up
3 yards to the 29-yard line. Second and 7. And the handoff to Dixon. He has a big hole across the 35 and a first down as he gets to the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 10 more for Dixon.
Ball's placed at the 39-yard
and if you notice what Wynne's doing, they're lulling. They did this in the first drive. They're run, and then they're going for a big strike. So I wonder when they're going to try that big strike, what they did in the first drive.
4 rush, 4 pass so far for the Yellow Jackets. So that's some balanced offense. Dixon in motion and Trail. Oh, this is a quarterback keep, a design quarterback keep. He's across the 40
on the keeper
to the 42. That'll be about a gain of 3 for Trail.
Dylan Ford combined on the stop.
We'll bring up second and 7.
Second down, 6.
With 4:45 left to play in the opening quarter. Dixon in motion again. Trail, 3-step drop. And he's going to be sacked. 4 Blazers on top of Ross Trail. Back at the 34-yard line. That's a loss of 9.
That's a good call by the defensive coordinator to bring the blitz on that call. caught the Yellow Jackets off guard. A big loss.
Third down. 15.
3rd and 15 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 33-yard line. Trail to throw, 3-step drop, steps up in the pocket, fires deep middle, and it is complete to number 27, Devontae Pounds, to the 39 of Valley View.
Johns on the stop.
It's not
28 yards.
38-yard line. 1st and 10.
There we go. Exactly what I was talking about, Chris. With getting a lull in the defense asleep and get a nice big pass out of the drive.
No empty backfield here, and we have movement
offsides
on the Valley View defensive line. Number 34.
Offsides, Valley View.
Eric Cahoon gives 5 free ones to the Yellow Jackets of Wynne.
After the penalty, ball's placed at the 33-yard line. 1st down, 5.
Trail fires complete out into the flat to Zach Morris.
Trail is pass complete to Zachary Morris.
As he gets down to the
Garrett Duke
34-yard line. That's a gain of just a couple. So 2nd and 4. With 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Trail hands off to Dixon, and down he goes for a loss. Zach Despain got a handful of jersey and would not let go. So a loss of a couple for Dixon.
3rd down and 7.
1 for 1 on 3rd down conversions tonight are the Yellow Jackets.
3rd and 6. Trail to throw. Under pressure, fires complete on a screen. Complete. Down inside the 10. 5. Touchdown to number 27, Devontae Pounds. That is a 35-yard pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Did you see the spin move on him on the Valley View defender? He did a spin move. The Valley View defender went straight to the ground. It was payday from there.
Pounds is just a sophomore, 6 foot 165. So keep that in mind with that kind of speed. And the extra point try is up and good. 2:15 left to play in the opening quarter. Wynne 7, Valley View nothing. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
This is a seed, and this is a farmer. Together, they're responsible for creating 1 in 12 American jobs. Yes, you heard right. 1 in 12 American jobs are related to the family farm. From row to row across this great nation, every farmer counts.
Find Tubetown on Twitter at Tubetown21. Let us know where you're watching the game from using the hashtag Wynne versus VV, and we'll read your tweets during tonight's telecast.
The Wynne Yellow Jackets scoring drive, 8 plays, 85 yards, 3:57 off the clock. Pitch and catch from Ross Trail to Devontae Pounds, 35 yards on the touchdown.
Tonight's kickoffs are brought to you by Wood Ford Sales. Score big on a new vehicle from Wood Ford during savings season. Wood Ford Sales in Truman and on the web at woodfordsalestruman.com.
Bo Sherlin set to kick it away. A high short kick. It will be down at the 36-yard line by number 40. Trevor Barilski. Not sure what that kickoff was all about, but maybe it was trying to kick it just over the first wave and jump on it. But
Ball's placed at
Valley
the
View was
38
ready.
yard line. First and 10, Blazers.
First and 10, Valley View. At their from their own 38. McNabb to throw, fires a go route down the sideline. It is incomplete. Intended for number 25,
Pass intended
Noah Tyler.
for
That'll bring up second and 10.
Noah Tyler. Ball's incomplete.
Valley View's going to have to take shots like that all night long when they get the opportunity. You had one-on-one there on the outside. You just have to throw it up and hope that it hits. And we see the umbrellas popping out, so the rain has arrived. And a handoff to 22.
Jagger Cornelius on the carry.
Jagger Cornelius.
Marcus Northern on the stop. Ball's placed at the 46-yard line. Brings
Up to
third
the
down,
46.
3.
A gain of 7. So third down and 3.
Over 2 tonight are the Blazers on third down conversions.
Blitz up the middle, picked up. McNabb will keep, but he's going to lose a yard back to the 45.
So down 7-0. Fourth
down.
and about 3. Do you punt it away? It looks like they're going to go ahead and do that.
Now the defense hasn't shown that they can stop Wynne yet, but they're going to go ahead and
Zachary Morris back deep for Wynne.
kick it away.
You can see that rain coming in the stadium lights.
Zach Morris standing back at his 20-yard line. Nice kick. Bounces at the 22, takes a Valley View roll inside the 10. Just inside the 10, so a nice kick there.
Rolls dead at the 10-yard line.
44 yards and no return. And the Yellow Jackets will take over. First and 10 at their own 10.
Tomorrow, catch the Arkansas State Red Wolves as they travel to the Georgia Dome to play the Georgia State Panthers on ESPN3.com at 1 p.m. You can get on a Ritter Internet. Then at 4 p.m., tune to ESPN as the Razorbacks host the Alabama Crimson Tide on Ritter Channel 26 or in HD on Channel 220.
So first down for the Yellow Jackets. The hand is to Dixon. And
Jamar Dixon on the carry.
he's going to get to about the 17-yard line, so a gain of 7 for Dixon on first down. And Wynne will have to run one more play this quarter. At least one more play. Handoff Dixon. And he has a first down as he gets across the 20 to the 21. That's a gain of 4 more and a first down. They stop the clock to set the chains, and let's see if Wynne wants to run one more play. With a slippery ball, I would say probably not.
I would say not either. It's funny, I saw the referee calling for the clock to be stopped, and it kept running, but I don't think it's going to matter. I wouldn't run a play here anyways.
No, they're not going to. They're heading to the sideline. We have come to the end of the first quarter with your score. Wynne 7, Valley View nothing. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
Farmers Bank and Trust offers instant image debit cards. Showcase your school spirit, your grandkids, your pet, or your favorite sport. Walk in, open an account, and walk out of the bank with an instant image debit card ready to use. Finally, a debit card as unique as you from Farmers Bank and Trust. Traditional banking at its best. Farmers Bank and Trust, with locations in Blytheville, Gosnell, and Manila. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Blazer Field, where the Yellow Jackets lead 7-0 over the Valley View Blazers. And Chris, I'm telling you, that was a fairly good first quarter by the Blazers. They did give up a touchdown, but they also showed that they could run the offense against the Yellow Jackets and stopped the Yellow Jackets with that big interception.
Well, I'm not sure how much of it really was Valley View as much as it was Wynne committing, shooting themselves in the foot, as the interception was actually, there's the ball on the ground again, but it's picked up by Wynne.
Pass completed to Zachary Morris.
Up to the 25, that's a gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6, but the interception was clearly a bobble by the Wynne receiver. He had it for a touchdown, and it popped up in the air. And even before that, a touchdown came off the board with a holding penalty. So, but that's part of it. Trail's pass is complete on the far sideline too.
Ross Trail's pass,
I believe that's
completed
Dixon.
to Devontae
Yes.
Pound.
Oh, Pounds.
Landon Furnish on the
And
stop.
that's going to be
Ball's placed at the 32
a
yard
gain
line.
of 7 and a
First
first
and 10
down.
Wynne.
And Ross Trail is now 7 out of 8 with a TD and an interception. He really should be 8 out of 8. Handoff Dixon, nice hole out to the 40. Flags come in at the end of the play, so we'll have to see what that's all
Landon
about.
Furnish on the stop for the Blazers.
That's a gain of 8 if the play stands. Not only will it stand, there will be 15 more added on as Valley View is guilty of a face mask.
After the mark off,
That's
the
their
ball's placed
second
at
penalty.
the
They've been
Wynne
penalized 20
46-yard
yards
line.
now.
First and 10, Blazers.
Actually, they're going to call that the incidental face mask variety. That's only a 5-yard variety. First and 10 at the 46. Morris in motion, trail to throw. Has good protection, fires down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Morris had a step,
Ross Trail's pass,
but he
and
just
Zachary
barely
Morris
overthrew
falls
him.
incomplete.
Yeah, just about a step
Cooper
more,
Davis
Morris would have
on
had
that
that.
coverage brings up second down, 10.
That's the first real incompletion of the night for Trail. I can see why colleges were on him.
Well, there's movement on the offensive line.
There's a flag on the play.
So a
False
false
start.
start. That will
Against
back
Wynne.
up the Yellow Jackets 5 yards.
After the mark off, the ball's
Back
placed
to
at
the 41-yard line.
Second down, 15.
So 2nd and 15 with 10:55 left in the first half. Play action. Now Trail wants to throw. He fires deep down the sideline. It is incomplete. He overthrew Pounds.
Pass intended for Devontae Pounds falls incomplete.
I think there was a little miscommunication between Pounds and Trail on that
brings up
pass.
Third down, 15.
So 3rd and 15 for the Yellow Jackets.
They converted on their only 3rd down.
Three-step drop for Trail. Fires incomplete.
Ross Trail's pass intended for
Morris
Zachary
broke
Morris
off his
falls
route.
incomplete.
Trail
Brings
thought he
up
was going to
fourth
keep
down,
going. He
15.
broke his route off, and that's 4th down. So now 3 straight incompletions for Trail, and Wynne will punt it away. Zach Morris set to kick it away to number 12, Jonathan Cobble.
Jonathan Cobble back deep for the Blazers. Zachary Morris to punt for Wynne.
Good snap. End over end kick, bounces at the 34. Cobble picks it up at the 21, runs into the near side, and that should be a flag. He was holding on to him.
Jonathan
3 yards
Cobble on the return.
out of bounds.
Was he holding on to him, or was he acting like he was going to push and then try to let go, but still left the arms extended? I don't think
Ball's placed at
there
the
was enough
46
contact
yard
on
line.
there
First and 10
for the
Blazers.
flag.
So a 5-yard return for Cobble after a 47-yard kick. And Valley View, with 10:33 left to play in the first half, will put it in play at their own 26-yard line. Handoff, nice hold to the 30, 35, still on his feet all the way across the 40. Number 22, Jagger Cornelius.
Morris on the stop, but not before another Blazer.
Great run by Cornelius.
16 yards.
Ball's placed at the Valley View 42-yard line.
He's going to come out and get a breather now.
So first and 10 at the 42. And the Blazers are hanging in. Only down 7 into the second quarter. Hand off to Spain, 45 midfield into Yellow Jacket territory. Close to a first down. It will depend on the spot.
Jalen Young on the stop. Ball's placed at the Wynne 49-yard line.
So that's a gain of 9 actually for Despain. They'll mark him a yard short, second down and 1. And if nothing else, Valley View has flipped the field.
Second and 1, they're going to a shotgun formation.
McNabb to throw, fires down the sideline. It is incomplete. A good battle for the ball between Aaron Mobley and number 6 for the Yellow Jackets, Sam Wilson. That was just a jump ball. Let your receiver go fight for it. And that's a good play, though, on second and 1.
That's a good play on second down, because if you would not got it, you really couldn't do that on third down.
You only have a yard to go here on third down, so it's almost like a free play. Blitz coming, and a keep. A nice job there by McNabb as the defense went with Despain, and McNabb's going to have the first down.
On the keeper. Zachary Morris on the
Good
stop.
play call.
Well, now they're looking at it. I thought he was well past the first down marker.
They're going to go ahead and measure.
Wes, I'm not sure about that spot. It looked to me like he got all the way across the 48, down near the 47.
But we also don't have the advantage of looking where his knee was, where the ball was when his knee went down. I can't tell officials right there in front. I think they're going to give it to him. First down.
First down. Gain of a yard for Despain. The 48-yard line, first down, Valley View. 9:20 left to play in the opening half. Hand off to Spain. Big hole in the middle, but that one's coming back more than likely. That's thrown in the area of holding.
Yep. And you heard
and he threw it quickly.
And I could, we're right here above the Blazer faithful, and you could hear, as soon as, they saw it too.
Holding against Valley View.
That is indeed a hold against Valley View.
And it's going to be right at the line. So it's going to back them up all the way down to the 41.
First down, 20.
So a loss of 10 back to the 41 of Valley View.
Third penalty for 30 yards for the Blazers now.
That one's costly.
Yep.
Turned what may have been a first down run into a first and 20 back at your own 41. Hand off.
Hunter Elrod on the carry.
Hunter Elrod And he
Marcus
gets
Northern on the stop.
about a yard.
No
That'll
gain
bring
on the
up
play.
2nd and
Brings up
19.
down, 20.
Oh, bad snap. And McNabb will just have to fall on it, and that's all the way back at the 31-yard line. 32-yard line, so a loss of 9 more. And now Valley View will have 3rd and almost 30 yards to go. What's in the playbook for 3rd and 30?
Enough to kick it and flip the field.
Got to be careful here. You don't want to turn the ball over.
0 for 3 on 3rd downs tonight.
Oh, he's got a man, and it is. Did he bobble it, or they're going to give him the catch?
They're going to give him the catch.
They're going to give him the catch.
He's still way short of a first
at
down.
the 48 of Wynne, which in essence is the original line of scrimmage. So he gets 20 yards.
Brings up 4th down, 10.
I didn't catch a number on that receiver. I believe it was 22. 21. 12. So I've got my numbers backwards. Jonathan Cobble got 20 yards on that. But Valley View will punt it away. Zach Morris back deep at his own 15-yard line. Nice left-footed kick. Morris was going to let it bounce. Takes pretty much a sideways roll. And the Yellow Jackets will start at their own 18-yard line. So Valley View was successful in flipping the field and making Wynne have to go 80-plus here. 7:39 left to play in the half.
One of our primary sponsors is Armor Seed, quality soybean, corn, wheat, and rice seed for Northeast Arkansas farmers. Start strong, plant Armor with Armor Seed.
We'll try to have some scores for you at halftime, keep you up to date on some of the action going on Football Friday night here in Arkansas. And a handoff.
Jamar Dixon on the carry.
Jamar Dixon, he's going to get just across the 20. Give him a gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 2nd down, 8.
So 2nd and 8. And Dixon again breaks a tackle, gets to the outside. Oh, what a block! Up to the 50, to the 45 of Valley View. What a block! And a gain of 35 for Dixon.
As Champ would say, whammy on that block.
45-yard line.
That's a heck of a block right there. A D-cleater. Huge block. And 35 yards for Dixon to the Valley View 45. First down. Handoff, Dixon again, breaks a tackle. He's into the secondary, foot race. He's gone. You're not going to catch Dixon. 45 yards to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
What a run by Dixon. And the running backs haven't stopped in Wynne.
Those last 2 plays went 80 yards for Dixon, 35 and 45. And with 6:56 left to play in the first half, it's now 13-0. High snap, picked up, put down, and the kick is good. 6:56 left to play in the first half. Wynne 14, Valley View nothing. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
Kaiser LP Gas Company is a family-owned propane company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural customers in Craighead, Crittenden, Poinsett, and Mississippi counties in northeast Arkansas. Located on Highway 181 South in Kaiser, Arkansas, Kaiser LP Gas can fill all of your propane needs, whether it's for farm equipment, your home, or business. Kaiser LP Gas has you covered. Call today at 870-526-2198.
14-0 Blazers. That scoring drive by, Yellow Jackets, that scoring drive went 3 plays, 43 seconds, 83 yards on a 45-yard bolt, and a great run by Dixon.
Bo Sherlin to kick off for Wynne.
And the Yellow Jackets get set to kick off again.
Bo Sherlin has it teed up. 14-0 Wynne. And that kick will be taken at the 9-yard line. And
Seth Vickery on the return.
Seth Vickery will return it out to the 20-yard line. So that's where
DeAndre McGill on the stop. Ball's placed at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Blazers.
the Blazers will take over.
For a complete schedule of prep football on Tubetown, log on to our website, www.tubetownonline.com. The full schedule is on the homepage. You can also order DVD copies of all your high school sports programming.
Well, now is danger time now for Valley View, Wes, as they're down 2 scores now. Momentum squarely in the favor of Wynne. They really need to answer here and try to put points on the board.
They didn't answer and answer bad.
Jagger Cornelius on the carry.
Jagger Cornelius gets the carry, and he actually loses a half a yard.
Eric Botham on the stop. Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down, 11.
So 2nd down, and we'll call it 11. McNabb will keep, and nothing doing for McNabb. He's going to lose a yard.
Jackson McNabb on the keeper.
A swarm of Jackets all over him again.
Eric Botham on the stop.
One thing I've noticed is Wynne closes the hole quickly. You think you've got a hole, and boom, it closes up extremely quick. Lots of athletes on that Wynne sideline.
This is the 5th 3rd down attempt. They're 0 for 4 right now, Chris.
And 3rd and 12, McNabb to throw. Fires incomplete, intended for number 9, Aaron Mobley.
Ball's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And 4th down, and just like that, Valley View is going to have to punt it away again.
We've been lucky so far. No lightning in the area or in northeast Arkansas. I'm starting to get some results from other areas of the state around central Arkansas. A lot of their games have gone into lightning delay.
Cobble set to punt it away to Zach Morris. Oh, and he shanks it off the side of his foot. And it's going to take a Wynne bounce, and it's going to be blown dead
at the 19.
Jonathan Cobble's punt goes out of bounds.
At the 19-yard line.
19-yard line.
That is a 1-yard punt.
Net 1.
Net 1. 1-yard punt, no return.
I'm talking about excellent field position for the Yellow Jackets.
So Wynne will have 1st and 10 at the Blazer 19-yard line with 5:31 left in the opening half.
It's imperative for Valley View right now to get a stop.
And we have flags. And no, it's not a flag. It's a timeout, actually, taken by Valley View. We'll take it with them. 5:29 left to play in the opening half. 14-0 Wynne. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
Ready, blue F-150, red Mustang. Hey, hey, hey!
Terry Wood along with Bert Harrison of Wood Ford Sales and Truman. We've got our entire inventory teed up, ready to kick off the season of big savings.
Terry, we've got any crew cab XLT on the lot, $9,000 off. We got them in Razorback Red, Red Wolf Red, or any color you want.
Hey, let the other guys punt. Come on down to Wood Ford Sales and Truman and score big.
This is where we're passing the savings along to you.
Wood Ford Sales and Truman, where you don't pay more, you just get more.
5:29 left to play in the opening half. 14-0, and pretty much what we expected. The Wynne Yellow Jackets have pretty much dominated this. Valley View's had a couple of flashes, but not really anything to threaten Wynne.
Well, like I was saying right before the timeout, it's imperative for the Blazers to get a stop right now.
And that give is to Dixon, and he should have first down yardage inside the 10. He's down to the 8-yard line.
Pete Cobble on the stop.
That's a first down.
That's 11 yards for Dixon. So first and goal. Give to Dixon again. Oh, nice move to the outside. And he is in for the touchdown. 8-yard run for Dixon.
Touchdown win.
His second touchdown of the night. And he's making an early push for player of the game. 5:09 left to play in the first half. 20-0 now. Wynne Yellow Jackets. And Sherlin on for the extra point. Good snap. Good. Oh, it's blocked. You can pick that up and run it, can't you?
I don't think so in high school.
Not in high school.
Not in high
No,
school.
you can't advance it in high school. Okay, better brush up on my high school rules a little bit. 5:09 left to play in the first half. It's 20-0 Wynne. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
Over the past 60 years, First Delta Bank has been a model of community banking to eastern Poinsett County. At First Delta Bank, our important decisions are made locally by people with hometown values and who know you as a person, not just an account number. Just like the fertile farmland of the Delta, First Delta Bank has a strong history and solid foundation of supporting our communities in eastern Poinsett County. First Delta Bank, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Each and every game, the National Scouting Report presents the NSR Ritter Communications Underclassmen of the Game. Go like NSR on Facebook or friend Larry Parent NSR.
2 plays, 19 yards, 22 seconds, 8-yard scamper by Dixon. And our first score that I have coming in, East Poinsett County leads Rector 14-0 in the first quarter. Not a surprise.
I believe that one will probably be over with pretty soon. And speaking of East Poinsett County, we got them next week, Chris, as they host the Thunderbirds of Cross County.
A county battle. Poinsett and Cross. Directional Poinsett County East. Low line drive down at the 34-yard line.
Eric Cahoon on the return.
You got 5:04 left to go in the half, Chris. And I think it's going to be a Valley View's going to have to score on this one. We got another score here to pass along. The Pirates of Gosnell have a 24-0 lead over the Truman Wildcats.
That's not a surprise either.
We'll see Truman in
a couple of weeks against Brooklyn. McNabb to throw. Fires complete to Cobble.
Pass completed to Jonathan Cobble.
And that's actually going to lose a yard on a pass play. A loss of a yard back to the 33. Helps out your completion percentage, but it doesn't do much else. Second and 11 at the 33.
Clock keeper fell asleep there.
And McNabb will keep it. He's across the 35
Jackson McNabb
to the 36. A gain of 3 for McNabb. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Zachary Morris on the stop. Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up 3rd down, 7.
Big shout out to our camera crew tonight, Wes, as they're having to battle the elements.
Yes, they are. I tell you what, they're dedicated soldiers up there.
That's right.
And we appreciate them.
We're in a press box, warm and dry, and they're out in the elements. McNabb rolls to the left,
Pass
fires
attempt
incomplete.
off the falls incomplete.
And
Brings up
another
fourth
3 and
down.
out as Valley View will punt it away again.
See how Cockrell does this time.
4:18 left to play in the first half.
Zachary Morris and Sam Wilson back deep for Wynne.
Cobble stands at his own 23 to punt it away. Line of scrimmage to 36. Nice left-footed kick. Going to bounce at the Yellow Jacket 41-yard line. So
goes out of bounds at the Wynne 41-yard line. First and 10.
23 yards and no return. So first down and the Wynne Yellow Jackets at the 41-yard line. And as quickly as they can strike, 4-12, that's time to score twice.
And it's probably what they're looking at, trying to do.
Morris in motion, trail to throw, complete to Pounds, breaks a tackle.
You got to wrap him up and get him down, because that would have been at the best a no gain.
Mm-hmm.
And instead you've got a
2-yard gain. That would have been a loss, more than likely, and he turns nothing into something.
Second down, 7.
Trail gives to Dixon, has a hole, midfield 40. There he goes. They're not going to catch him. 57 yards. Jamar Dixon, touchdown number 3 of the half.
On the carry into the end zone, touchdown Wynne.
Wynne says, oh, so you think we don't run it anymore? We'll show you. 3.5 left to play in the opening half. It's now 26-0. They've actually ran it 14 times and passed it 12, so.
And I think they're going to go for 2 here after missing the PAT or getting it blocked.
Trail is out there. That's the quarterback. Yep, they're setting up in an offensive formation. They're going to try to get it to 28 and see if they can't get the ball back and get it to 35 before the half and turbo clock it. Trail, he's going to come out of the pocket, rolls, throws into the end zone, and it is, let's see, incomplete.
Good job by the Blazers defense there, because the tie goes to the catcher, to the offense. Good job of knocking it out to make it an incomplete pass.
Chicken fighting down in the end zone, and the beneficiaries are the Valley View Blazers. 3.5 left to play in the first half. 26-0 Wynne. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
In Luke chapter 10, Jesus says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." We at Mark Tree United Methodist Church are not perfect, but we are trying. We want you to know there is room in this sanctuary, in this congregation, and in our hearts for you. Come on in, neighbor.
Come on in, neighbors.
We'd like to thank our great sponsors who have made tonight's telegas possible. Armor Seed, Kaiser LP Gas, Farmers Bank and Trust, I Care Truman, First United Methodist Church, First Delta Bank, and Wood Ford Sales. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of our prep football, call Marcus Carlton at 336-2318 as you see our brave cameraman.
Wave at us, Richard. You're on camera. Wave at us. Hello. Bo Sherlin set to kick it off again. I'm sure his feet are about to get tired. 5th time he's kicked it in the opening half. Little pooch kick. It's bounced and picked up by Valley View. And a nice job by Landon Furnish to get to the 43-yard line. So good field position, 44-yard line. Good field position for the Valley View Blazers.
Kind of look almost foggy out there right now, Chris.
It does. 2 plays, 59 yards, a 57-yard dance for Mr. Dixon. 42 seconds on that drive. "43-yard line, first down, Valley View."
Zap the stat man loves the adjectives on these touchdowns.
And we have a whistle before the play. They blow it dead, and let's see.
The movement.
False start, so
Valley View.
that'll back Valley View up 5 yards.
And we got fourth penalty for 35 yards.
After the penalty, the ball is placed at the 38-yard line. First down, 15.
So 1st and 15. Blitz from the middle, picked up, and a handoff to Cornelius.
Jared Cornelius on the carry.
And he's going to get 4 of it back. So 2nd and 11
Hunter Swake on the stop.
for the
Ball is placed
Blazers.
at the 42-yard line, brings up second down, 11.
Offsides, number 14. Jalen McDaniel tried to time the snap, and he was a little too quick, so that'll
McDaniel
make 2nd and 6.
got a little antsy on that blitz.
Easy call for the officials.
And that's the 5th penalty against Wynne. They've been penalized for 25 yards.
So 2nd and 6 with 2:30 left to play in the opening half. And now what? We have a timeout taken by Valley View. That will be their 2nd timeout they've taken this half. And with 2:29 left to play in the first half, it's 26-0 Wynne. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
This is a seed, and this is a farmer. Together, they're responsible for creating 1 in 12 American jobs. Yes, you heard right. 1 in 12 American jobs are related to the family farm. From row to row across this great nation, every farmer counts.
After the timeout, it will be 2nd and 6 for the Blazers at the 47-yard line. There's 2:29 left to play in the first half. It's been all Wynne in the first half, as we pretty much expected. The number 1 team in the state in Class 5A. Looking for another state title down in Cross County in Yellow Jacket land. And a handoff to Cornelius again. And he gets to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 2. And now Wynne will call timeout.
I've got some scores here, Chris. At the half, Gosnell's now up on Truman 40-0. 31 seconds left to go in the half. EPC is up 28-0 over Rector. At the half, Nettleton has a 27-6 lead over the Rams of Paragould.
I thought that one would be a little closer. Paragould's played pretty well this year, and Nettleton taking it to them.
I thought that one would be a little closer myself. Again, if you have any scores, tweet them to us at Tubetown21. We'll try to read scores. Tell us where you're watching the game from. As we come back, you see the teams coming back, and Valley View is 0 for 6 on 3rd downs. They've got to convert here.
This will be about a 3rd and 4 for Valley View. Blitz coming. And the handoff to Cornelius, and he's going to lose a yard, so he does not get the first down. as he loses yardage.
Wynne's taking their second timeout.
So Wynne has one timeout left and 2:20 to go in the half, and they're looking to put another score on the board, but even if they do and they get two on a 2-point conversion, it's still not turbo clock time because it's got to be 35.
Not yet, but they get the first
ball of the second half.
Ball of the second half
Yep.
because Valley View did win the toss and they were elected to receive. So Wynne is going to get the ball in the second half.
Next week we will be in Class 2A.
And it could be, I think it's going to be a great 2A3 matchup between the Thunderbirds of Cross County and the Warriors of East Poinsett County.
Couple of high-powered offenses.
High-powered offenses. Coach Weathers has got EPC's boys looking good. And forgive me, I forget Cross County coach's name all of a sudden. He just left me. But he's been there a few years, had some success, and got some good athletes.
Well, now Valley View is going to go for it. I guess they figure they have nothing really to lose, down 26 already. This may be to try to draw them off sides. They're changing the play. 3 on the snap clock. And now movement.
There's a flag on the
movement up front.
False start, Valley View.
So now Valley View will punt it away.
Well, if you're going to take the 5 yards, anyways, it was either going to be a delay or the movement.
Zachary
it just
Morris
happens
and
just
Sam
a
Wilson back deep.
couple of seconds off the
For
play
Wynne.
clock. The game clock is already stopped anyways due to the timeout.
So Cobble backs up to his own 28-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 42. Good snap. Good kick. Bounces at the 25, inside the 20. Down to the 15-yard line, just inside the 15. 43 yards. No return on the kick. So Wynne will put it in play at their own 15. 1 timeout left in 2:07. And as quickly as they can move the ball.
It's an eternity on the clock for the Yellow Jackets because you do have the sidelines. You have your 1 timeout remaining. 2 minutes is a long time to play.
Clock stops on a first down to set the chains. So first down at their own 15. Man in motion. Trail to throw. Fires complete. To Pounds. He's across the 20.
Ross Trail's pass.
To about the 23. That's 8 yards.
Harrison Cobble on the stop. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down, 3.
That's 5 catches already for Pounds here in the first half. He has a touchdown. Pass complete to Morris, and he'll get out of bounds after he gets first down yardage.
Good job by Morris to get the ball out, to stop the clock. Don't have to burn a timeout.
First and 10, Wynne.
They'll say he's out at the 30, so 7 more for Morris. And first and 10 at the 30 with 1:38 left to play in the first half. Trail to throw again. Good protection. Steps up. Fires deep middle. Incomplete. Intended for Pounds. He had it and he tried to run with it before he completely controlled it.
Before he got it all the way in, he did what a lot of receivers at every level does. They take the eye off the ball and look up to see how much green they have in front of them, and he just dropped it from there.
So second and 10 at the 30. Trail to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked.
Ross Trail sacked.
Nice job there by Valley View.
Garrett Duke on the sack.
Garrett Duke on the sack, a loss of a yard for Trail.
Timeout, Wynne.
And Wynne will call timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:17 left to play in the first half. 26-0 Wynne. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
There's a lot of sights to see in Northeast Arkansas. Let Dr. Angela Howell and Eye Care of Truman bring life into focus for you. There's no need to drive to Jonesboro. Eye Care of Truman is right here in your backyard to fill all of your eye health needs. Eye exams, contacts, fashion frames, and more. At Eye Care of Truman, we're about family-friendly vision care. Call today and schedule your next eye exam with Eye Care of Truman, 807 West Main in Truman.
A minute 17 left to play here in the opening half from Valley View.
Big third down here for the Blazers to get a stop. Wins 1 for 2 on third down conversions. It's a 3rd and long here for the Jackets.
Trail to throw. Good protection. Fires. And if it's complete, it's a first down. It is complete to number 6.
Pass complete to
Wilson. Sam Wilson. Needed 12 and he got 13.
First 10 Wynne.
Knew exactly where his marker was. Ran 1 yard past it. Turned, got open. Boom, Trail hit him.
Got him.
So first down at the 42-yard line. Trail to throw all day. Deep middle, has a man, incomplete. And Pounds was going to the house if he caught that one.
Yeah, just need to take a Wheatie off of his breakfast this morning because that's about how many Wheaties too far that was.
Trail is 11 out of 17 with a touchdown and an interception. We have another score to pass along to you. At halftime, Pocahontas 47, Brooklyn nada.
Oh, I'm telling you, those Redskins are the surprise of the 4A3.
Draw play for Dixon.
Dixon.
And that was read beautifully by number 32, Harrison Cobble. Only a couple of yards for Dixon. So third down and 8.
And they didn't stop the clock. They can't stop the clock. They used their last timeout. They are 2 for 3 on third down. Low snap.
Trail, he's going to be flushed. Gets away. Fires down the sideline. What a catch! Still on his feet. Down to the 21-yard line, number 8, Austin Wilson.
That'll momentarily stop the clock while they move the chains, but as soon as the chains are set, the clock's going to start running. 14 seconds left to go.
Well, they're going to spike this. 38 yards on the pass and catch. You would think they're going to spike it. They may run a play. They're going to run a play. Trail to throw, steps up in the pocket, rolls to his right. We got a flag on the play as he throws incomplete. That's thrown in the area of holding.
I think it's going to be holding, but it's also going to stop that clock, though.
They'll have time for one play with 3.7 left on the clock. And 30 yards, Trail's got plenty of arm to fire at 30 yards. It don't even have to be a Hail Mary. Well, actually, it's going to be more than 30 from where the spot is. It's going to be more like 38 yards from pay dirt. But he still has plenty of arm to go 38 yards.
38-yard line.
We're going to talk about that. Ask him exactly where the spot foul was.
And now they're going to move it back to the 30-yard line. So
place at the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
So basically it's 30. What are they going to try? A field goal? Wow, they're going to try a 47-yard field goal on a wet turf. They have a lot of faith in Bo Sherland, as he's had a PAT blocked already tonight. Good snap, good hold. Not even close. Not even close. Short and left, and we have come to the end of the first half with the score. Wynne 26, Valley View nothing. We'll be back with a halftime show right after this. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
This is a seed, and this is a farmer. Together, they're responsible for creating 1 in 12 American jobs. Yes, you heard right. 1 in 12 American jobs are related to the family farm. From row to row across this great nation, every farmer counts.
Kaiser LP Gas Company is a family-owned propane company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural customers in Craighead, Crittenden, Poinsett, and Mississippi counties in northeast Arkansas. Located on Highway 181 South in Kaiser, Arkansas, Kaiser LP Gas can fill all of your propane needs, whether it's for farm equipment, your home, or business. Kaiser LP Gas has you covered. Call today at 870-526-2198.
Farmers Bank and Trust offers instant image debit cards. Showcase your school spirit, your grandkids, your pet, or your favorite sport. Walk in, open an account, and walk out of the bank with an instant image debit card ready to use. Finally, a debit card as unique as you from Farmers Bank and Trust. Traditional banking at its best. Farmers Bank and Trust, with locations in Blytheville, Gosnell, and Manila. Member FDIC.
There's a lot of sights to see in Northeast Arkansas. Let Dr. Angela Howell and Eye Care of Truman bring life into focus for you. There's no need to drive to Jonesboro. Eye Care of Truman is right here in your backyard to fill all of your eye health needs. Eye exams, contacts, fashion frames, and more. At Eye Care of Truman, we're about family-friendly vision care. Call today and schedule your next eye exam with Eye Care of Truman, 807 West Main in Truman.
Ready, blue F-150, red Mustang, hey, hey, hey!
Terry Wood along with Bert Harrison at Wood Ford Sales in Truman. We've got our entire inventory teed up, ready to kick off the season of big savings.
Terry, we've got any crew cab XLT on the lot, $9,000 off. We got them in Razorback Red, Red Wolf Red, or any color you want.
Hey, let the other guys punt. Come on down to Wood Ford Sales in Truman and score big.
This is where we're passing the savings along to you.
Wood Ford Sales in Truman, where you don't pay more, you just get more.
In Luke chapter 10, Jesus says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." We at Mark Tree United Methodist Church are not perfect, but we are trying. We want you to know there is room in this sanctuary, in this congregation, and in our hearts for you. Come on in, neighbor.
Hi, I'm Michael Crawley. There are many reasons people fall into debt: unexpected illness, loss of income, or a basic mismanagement of finances. Don't feel like you're alone. At the Crawley Law Firm, we work hard to help you break free from these burdens. Our team will guide you step by step so you understand the process. Call us today at the Crawley Law Firm to schedule your free consultation in either our Jonesboro or Forest City office.
Over the past 60 years, First Delta Bank has been a model of community banking to eastern Poinsett County. At First Delta Bank, our important decisions are made locally by people with hometown values and who know you as a person, not just an account number. Just like the fertile farmland of the Delta, First Delta Bank has a strong history and solid foundation of supporting our communities in eastern Poinsett County. First Delta Bank, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Nettleton Raiders 2-2, 0-1 in the 5A East, and the visiting Blytheville Chickasaws, who are 3-1 and 0-1 in the 5A East. West chasing the throw, fires over the middle, intercepted! Nettleton picks it off, and he will go back to the house. Touchdown, Nettleton! Northern handoff to Clark. Has a nice hole inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown! High snap, give to Clark, and he's going to go to the end zone for the touchdown. Small, going to keep, big hole, 25, shoot, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Jalen Small. They need to throw a pass. They are going to throw a pass. Small into the end zone, touchdown! Northern QB keep, and let's see, no signal. Still waiting. No signal. Touchdown, Flyville. Here's Clark. He's got a big hole. 40, 30, 25, 20. Cuts it back inside. He is gone. Touchdown, number 2. Inside the 40, inside the 30, 25, 20. He is gone. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
A little tough for the Blazers here coming into.
Ball straight up the middle. Big hole. He's going to go. Touchdown.
About faxing, but I know something about fishing. Every Sunday, 7 o'clock on Tubetown.
Crowbar is back. Sundays, 7 p.m. on Tubetown, Channel 21.
Ritter Communications gives you a universe of TV shows, and now TiVo brings you even more. Movies, music, and videos from the web. Get it all in one place and take it anywhere life takes you. Any show, any screen, anywhere. Introducing the TiVo Experience.
Call Ritter Communications today. Ritter Communications, right by you.
$26-0, your halftime score. The Wynne Yellow Jackets, the #1 team in Class 5A. Here in 5A East, competition leads the Valley View Blazers at halftime, 26-0. And West Cisco, it's been all Wynne all the time.
All Wynne all the time, and it's mostly been the running back for
Antonio Davis.
Antonio Davis. 3 touchdowns in the first half already. 3 rushing touchdowns, I believe, if memory serves me right. And Valley View is playing a fairly decent game. They just don't have the bodies yet to play in the 5A East. And I say the word yet because I think they will get there.
Actually, I said Antonio Davis. He was listed as the starter. It's Jamar Dixon that's been doing all the workload, most of the workload, at least on the ground for the Yellow Jackets. As you see, the rain, a lot of rain in the area tonight. We see all over Twitter, places south of us in weather delays, lightning, fields holding water. There you see the fans. They've come ready for it. It's been forecasted all week. People are ready. They've got their ponchos. They've got their umbrellas. People, it's not like they didn't know it was coming. Not like we get here and all of a sudden the skies open up. It's been forecasted all week that we would have a wet high school football Friday night here, basically all over the state. It's not just Northeast Arkansas. It is all over the state. So, and as we look at our halftime stats, Wynne 12 out of 18 for 190 yards. Valley View 2 of 7 for 19 yards. 18 rushes, 155 yards for Wynne, 22 for 104 for Valley View. Total offense, 345. Wynne, 123. Valley View. And there's the big stat. Jamar Dixon, 15 carries, a $162, and 3 touchdowns here in the first half. Well, you see that, and you think, well, how does he get 162 when there's 155 total? Ross Trail has been sacked 3 times here in the first half, and that's what equates back to the 155 on the net rushing for the Yellow Jackets.
And I'm telling you, this Wynne Yellow Jacket team is looking like the number 1 team in the state in Class 5A.
Well, they have athletes everywhere. Speed, size.
Couple of miscues, couple of the interception early in the first quarter, couple of misran routes or, miscommunication between the wide receiver and the quarterback. This could already be a 40-point game easily.
Well, obviously, if looking at it from a coaching standpoint, across the way for Wynne, he's got plenty of coaching tools that he can use when he sees the tape. Wynne has dominated, but by no means has Wynne played a flawless game.
No, not at all.
They have not. They've got penalties. They've had turnovers, and so even though you're up 26-0, there's a lot of teaching tools, even in blowouts.
Yes.
So a coach's work is never done.
And let's flip the coin to the Blazers.
Mm-hmm.
First year in 5A, and you talk about those coaching tools. They've done some things right.
They have.
That's what
a 79-yard run.
Exactly, the 79-yard run. You've got to emphasize on things that you do right, because they are still in the thick of the battle for a playoff spot with Nettleton, Blytheville, and Paragould.
Well, that's what we said 2 weeks ago when we were across town with Westside. Westside pretty much knew they were going to get blown out that night when they played Highland. Highland's the cream of the crop in that class, in that conference. Them and Gosnell. What you can't do is let it affect you next week.
Exactly.
Valley View has to put this one behind them after it's over tonight. Go back to work. Get ready for next week. I had my schedule in front of me a minute ago, but whoever, Wynne's got another game, or Valley View has another game next week where they're probably going to be a lot more competitive. You got to just keep going and keep plotting. And, if Valley View sneaks in the 4 spot in the 5A in their first year, then that's a lot of stuff you can build on as they're playing Blytheville next week. That's a winnable game for Valley View.
That is a very winnable game for the Blazers. We saw them last week, and I think they have the athletes to play with the Chickasaws.
Well, you look at the rest of the schedule for Valley View. Next week is winnable. The 24th, Valley View will be favored against a woeful Greene County Tech squad. And then Nettleton, that's another winnable game. So your next 3 are winnable. You get to 4 wins in conference. You finish with a 4-3 conference record, and you're right there in the thick of the playoff race. So anyway, just don't let it affect you going forward. We have about 7.5 minutes left till kickoff of the third quarter. We're going to step aside, take a break, pay a few bills, and when we come back, it'll be more of the halftime show here from Valley View. 26-0, Wynne is your score. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
This is a seed, and this is a farmer. Together, they're responsible for creating 1 in 12 American jobs. Yes, you heard right. 1 in 12 American jobs are related to the family farm. From row to row across this great nation, every farmer counts.
Kaiser LP Gas Company is a family-owned propane company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural customers in Craighead, Crittenden, Poinsett, and Mississippi counties in northeast Arkansas. Located on Highway 181 South in Kaiser, Arkansas, Kaiser LP Gas can fill all of your propane needs, whether it's for farm equipment, your home, or business. Kaiser LP Gas has you covered. Call today at 870-526-2198.
Farmers Bank and Trust offers instant image debit cards. Showcase your school spirit, your grandkids, your pet, or your favorite sport. Walk in, open an account, and walk out of the bank with an instant image debit card ready to use. Finally, a debit card as unique as you from Farmers Bank and Trust. Traditional banking at its best. Farmers Bank and Trust, with locations in Blytheville, Gosnell, and Manila. Member FDIC.
There's a lot of sights to see in Northeast Arkansas. Let Dr. Angela Howell and Eye Care of Truman bring life into focus for you. There's no need to drive to Jonesboro. Eye Care of Truman is right here in your backyard to fill all of your eye health needs. Eye exams, contacts, fashion frames, and more. At Eye Care of Truman, we're about family-friendly vision care. Call today and schedule your next eye exam with Eye Care of Truman, 807 West Main in Truman.
Ready, blue F-150, red Mustang, hey, hey, hey!
Terry Wood along with Bert Harrison at Wood Ford Sales in Truman. We've got our entire inventory teed up, ready to kick off the season of big savings.
Terry, we've got any crew cab XLT on the lot, $9,000 off. We got them in Razorback Red, Red Wolf Red, or any color you want.
Hey, let the other guys punt. Come on down to Wood Ford Sales in Truman and score big.
This is where we're passing the savings along to you.
Wood Ford Sales in Truman, where you don't pay more, you just get more.
In Luke chapter 10, Jesus says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." We at Mark Tree United Methodist Church are not perfect, but we are trying. We want you to know there is room in this sanctuary, in this congregation, and in our hearts for you. Come on in, neighbor.
Hi, I'm Michael Crawley. There are many reasons people fall into debt: unexpected illness, loss of income, or a basic mismanagement of finances. Don't feel like you're alone. At the Crawley Law Firm, we work hard to help you break free from these burdens. Our team will guide you step by step so you understand the process. Call us today at the Crawley Law Firm to schedule your free consultation in either our Jonesboro or Forest City office.
Over the past 60 years, First Delta Bank has been a model of community banking to Eastern Poinsett County. At First Delta Bank, our important decisions are made locally by people with hometown values and who know you as a person, not just an account number. Just like the fertile farmland of the Delta, First Delta Bank has a strong history and solid foundation of supporting our communities in Eastern Poinsett County. First Delta Bank, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 10 p.m. at 7:48 p.m. North. This has now been upgraded to a tornado warning. We have confirmation of a tornado on the ground. You need to seek emergency shelter immediately. Take cover now. Move to an interior room away from...
About faxing, but I know something about fishing. Every Sunday, 7 o'clock, on Tubetown.
Crowbar is back. Sundays, 7 p.m. on Tubetown, Channel 21.
Ritter Communications gives you a universe of TV shows. And now TiVo brings you even more. Movies, music, and videos from the web. Get it all in one place and take it anywhere life takes you. Any show, any screen, anywhere. Introducing the TiVo Experience.
Call Ritter Communications today. Ritter Communications, right by you.
26-0 is your halftime score. The Wynne Yellow Jackets looking to move to 6-0 overall and 3-0 in the 5A East, and they have pretty much dominated the first half, Wes.
They sure have, and they get the ball to start the second half, Chris. It's going to, you're thinking that they're going to probably try to go for 2 scores and then set the starters out after they get the turbo clock, especially in these kind of conditions.
Well, if you looked at Hooten's this week, they said win by 28. So, I mean, and a lot of people even thought that was a little conservative. But it's, you know, it is what it is. It's you know, you get this in high school football. You have a team, and it's no disrespect to Valley View because they were a 4A powerhouse. They were, you know, they lost 2 games all of last year. They lost the final game of the regular season to Gosnell, and then lost in the playoffs. And if memory serves, they had a key injury going into that Gosnell game last year.
They did.
And I believe it was their quarterback, if memory serves. And they just, you know, when you have a key injury like that, after you've gone throughout the season at 9-0, you know, you try to implement a few things to get you in the playoffs once you get there and try to advance. But, you know, a healthy squad all the way through, and you never know what Valley View might have done last year. And so, I mean, you know, it's just a simple case of you're moving up from a good 4A conference, but you're moving up to probably the best 5A conference in the state of Arkansas.
And I would agree with you there. Just seeing these schools around this conference, you got to know that BB's like, thank goodness we are out of the 5A East.
Well, you know, Wynne and Batesville, they're top 10 teams every year. Forest City has a lot of athletes. And a lot of, you know, most years teams know that you're battling for 3rd and 4th in this conference if you're not Wynne or Batesville. That's just, I mean, you hate to say that going in every year because they play the games, but history shows that. It's, you know, so.
I just got a tweet tonight here, Chris. One of tonight's biggest games, Conway at Greenwood, still has not kicked off due to weather.
Is that at Greenwood or Conway?
It is at Greenwood.
Wow. So, I mean, we're going on, what, 8:30 and no kick yet. And, you know, at what point do they say enough's enough? We'll try to make this up on a Saturday sometime.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's make this up tomorrow. I do have some scores of very interest. EPC now has a 34-0 lead over the Rector Cougars with 9:39 left to go in the 3rd. Last report was North Little Rock 28-7 over Jonesboro at the
Be
half.
interested to see what kind of stats KJ Hill has in that game for North Little Rock. I mean, Jonesboro has a lot of athletes, so it'll be interesting to see where a lot of that offense is coming from. We're about ready for the second half kick. Valley View will kick it away to the Yellow Jackets to start the 3rd quarter.
And again, kickoffs are sponsored by Wood Ford Sales. Score big on a new vehicle from Wood Ford during savings season. Wood Ford Sales in Truman and on the web at woodfordsalestruman.com.
Seth Vickery puts it on the tee, and he's set to kick it away for the Blazers.
What if they're going to try an onside kick? Nope.
A little pooch kick over the first line of defense, but the Yellow Jackets were waiting on it and covered it up at the 40-yard line. So Wynne Yellow Jackets will start 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Second half of tonight's game is brought to you by Kaiser LP Gas. Kaiser LP Gas can fill all your propane needs, agricultural, commercial, and residential. Call today, 870-526-2198, Kaiser LP Gas.
1st and 10, and Trail gives to Dixon. He's across the 45
on the carry.
to the 47-yard line, a gain of 7 for Dixon.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd down 4.
Trail to throw, fires out into the flat, complete to Morris. He has a first down as he gets across midfield to the Valley View 47-yard line, so that's 6 more yards
Wynne.
and a first down. As Trail is now 13 out of 19 on the night. Pretty good completion percentage. Hand off to Dixon. Across the 45, across the 40, down close to a first down as he's going to be blown dead at the 38.
Like he's going to be
about a yard.
Yeah, about a yard short.
9 on the play brings up 2nd down
1. A
1.
gain of 9 for Dixon. 2nd down and 1. Just underway in the second half. And now we have number 35 into the game, X Foreman. That's all it says, X Foreman. Fires out into the flat, complete.
Ross Trail's pass, complete to Zachary Morris.
To Morris as he gets to the 38-yard line.
And they're just eating it up with these short yard gains right now, Chris. Just methodically moving the ball down the field.
8 more yards and another first down.
At the Valley View 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
At the Valley View 33. Trail hands off to Foreman. And let's see how far they're going to give forward progress.
Xavier Foreman on the carry. Ethan Johns on the stop.
To the
Ball's placed at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down 5.
That's the 28-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Foreman.
Correction, 28-yard line.
Trail fires complete. And another first down as to the 19-yard line.
Pass completed to Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson.
Harrison Cobble and Ethan Johns combined on the stop. Ball's placed at the 18-yard line.
That's a gain of
1st and
14.
10, Wynne.
And Trail 3 for 3 so far here in the second half. 10 minutes left to play in the third quarter, and we have movement up front.
There's a penalty on the play.
The linesman is pointing
Wynne.
at the Yellow Jackets, and it's a false start against Wynne, so it'll be 1st and 15 now at the 32-yard line, or excuse me, at the 22-yard line.
That's the 7th penalty against the Yellow Jackets. They've been penalized for 40 yards now.
Trail to throw. Fires deep middle. It is caught. Touchdown to number 6, Sam Wilson. 22 yards and a touchdown.
Again, nice throw by Trail.
That is his second TD toss of the night. 32-0 now. And Sherland on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. 9:37 left to play in the third quarter. Your score, Wynne 33, Valley View nothing. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
Farmers Bank and Trust offers instant image debit cards. Showcase your school spirit, your grandkids, your pet, or your favorite sport. Walk in, open an account, and walk out of the bank with an instant image debit card ready to use. Finally, a debit card as unique as you from Farmers Bank and Trust. Traditional banking at its best. Farmers Bank and Trust, with locations in Blytheville, Gosnell, and Manila. Member FDIC.
We return to Poinsett County for our next prep football telecast. We travel to Lepanto, where the EPC Warriors host the Cross County Thunderbirds in a big 2A3 matchup. Prep football on Tubetown, presented by Armor Seed and Kaiser LP Gas.
60 yards on 7 plays, 2:36 off the clock, a 24-yard rope from Trail to Sam Wilson caps off the touchdown drive. That was a rope. It was on a line. A good throw. This kid has a good arm. You're not going to see a lot of quarterbacks with that good of an arm at the high school level.
No.
The ones that do usually go play college.
What did we see? At least 5 or 6 schools that were recruiting him and he decided to go to Cincinnati.
Kickoff taken at the 15 and out across the 30. Seth Vickery at the 32-yard line, I believe. 30.
Ball's placed at the 32-yard line.
Yep,
First
32. So first down, Valley View.
And we've been saying this all night, but this is a humongous drive now by the Blazers. They have to score here to keep it from being clock runner the next time that Wynne scores anything.
McNabb keeps, goes around right end, and he's going to get to about the 34-yard line, so a gain of 2 for McNabb. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Cabot's up 21-0 over West Memphis.
McNabb fires a little pass complete. Oh, nice hit. Wow.
You better watch out.
Number 28 flexed his muscles right in front of the referee. Cody Baker with a hit.
I'm surprised they didn't get flagged. Veteran crew, so maybe they letting them do a little bit, but I'm surprised he didn't get flagged for taunting there.
No gain on that. So 3rd down and 9. Actually, a loss of a yard.
And Valley View is still yet to convert on a 3rd down tonight.
And an incomplete pass by McNabb. That was intended for number 24, Seth Vickery.
For Seth Vickery falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So 4th down, and Valley View will punt it again. Valley View has threatened to score 1 time tonight. They had it down inside the 10. Could not punch it in. Other than that, it's been 3 plays and a punt.
And then you had the bad snap that could have put the points on the board of 3 points.
Nice little kick. Going to bounce at the 40. Take a Valley View roll down to the 31-yard line.
Jonathan Gobble's punt rolls dead at the Wynne 31.
36-yard punt, no return. And now Wynne will attempt to put us in turbo clock mode. If they can get a score here. A score of any kind, even a field goal.
Exactly. Besides that one punt that only went net 1 yard, the punting game for Valley View has been spot on tonight.
Trail a nice pitch and catch out to Zach Morris up to the 42-yard line.
Run out of bounds at the 43-yard
10 yards and a 1st down.
On the coverage.
I think Morris would be looked at by more colleges if he had a little bit more height on him, Chris.
Yeah, he's
got
not
good hands.
Quite not quite big enough, I don't believe. Let's see. He is, 5'10", 175. And a pass complete down the sidelines. He may go. He cuts it back, still on his feet, and down to the
Pass completed to number 6, Sam Wilson.
inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line, 45 yards.
Another big strike by the Yellow Jackets there.
That one to Sam Wilson. With the hands, though, that Morris has, even at 5'10", 175, he could get some small school looks. Hand off to Foreman. He's around the left side, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown Wynne. A 12-yard run for Foreman. And it's now 39-0 Wynne with 7:23 left in the third. So it looks like Dixon's night is done with 162 yards. Nope, actually he has 16 more than that as he added on. And the kick is no good.
I think that was partially blocked there.
Well, I think it was. It didn't get very high. So with 7:23 left to play in the third quarter, your score: Wynne 39, Valley View nothing. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
There's a lot of sights to see in Northeast Arkansas. Let Dr. Angela Howell and Eye Care of Truman bring life into focus for you. There's no need to drive to Jonesboro. Eye Care of Truman is right here in your backyard to fill all of your eye health needs. Eye exams, contacts, fashion frames, and more. At Eye Care of Truman, we're about family-friendly vision care. Call today and schedule your next eye exam with Eye Care of Truman, 807 West Main in Truman.
3 plays, 33 seconds, 69 yards on the drive. A 35-yard streak by Foreman for the touchdown.
Boogity, boogity.
Let's go racing. Boogity, boogity.
Boogity, boogity. If you're old like me, you get that song reference.
7:23 left to play.
They're waiting on the football to kick off. There he goes.
As Sherlin will put it on the tee. He's had a workout tonight because he gets a workout every week as many points as Wynne scores. I don't believe I've seen a score yet where they haven't been at least in the 30s all year. And that one's going to go out of bounds. So Valley View will get the ball up at the 35-yard line.
Final Gosnell 40, Truman 8.
They got that one over quickly.
Kick out of bounds. By rule, the ball is placed at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Blazers.
Less than 2 hours on a football game.
The official's telling him, run that clock, keep it running now.
35-yard line, first down for Valley View. McNabb. Whoa. Boy, I tell you what, those Wynne linebackers and secondary players will flat hit you.
Our second final, EPC over Rector 42-0.
Cornelius lost 5 on that play. And it's 2nd and 15 at the 32. Or 2nd and 13 at the 32, I'm sorry. McNabb to throw, a little swing pass complete to Cobble. Not much room at all. Cobble's going to get nothing, no gain. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 13.
Goes back to the shotgun now. Changing the play.
McNabb to throw. He's going to be pressured. Rolls out and throws incomplete. There was a receiver in the area, number 22. Jagger Cornelius was there close.
Jackson McNabb's pass is
As
incomplete.
McNabb's pass falls incomplete, and another 4th down.
I guess you could say one thing Coach Cockrell's going to have to,
Brings up
and his
fourth
staff's
down,
going to have to work on, is 3rd down accuracy. They're 0 for 9 now on the night.
I'm not sure what I'm more impressed with here tonight, Wes, the defense or the offense from Wynne. One's as good as the other, it
Yes,
seems
they
like.
are. And Delta Swarm is a fitting nickname for this defense.
Cobble to kick it away. Nice kick. Fair catch. Oh, he bobbles it, and Valley View recovers.
Turnover, Valley View football.
Number 6, Wilson. Sam Wilson bobbled the punt, and Valley View catches a break. That's the second Wynne turnover of the night.
Wynne, 30.
He Reggie fished that one. He should have just let it bounce. You've already got a 39-point lead. You let that one bounce, Chris.
So at the 38-yard line, Valley View 1st and 10 at the Wynne 38. Deepest penetration since early in the first quarter when they had it down to the 10. And McNabb will keep, and he's across the 35 to the 34. So a gain of 4 for McNabb on 1st down. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
DeAndre McGill and Hunter Swate combined on the stop. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd down, 6.
Valley View at least trying to get points on the board tonight and not be shut out. McNabb hands off to Cornelius. He's down inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. That should be a first down. That is a first down. So 7 yards for Cornelius and a first down at the Wynne 26-yard line.
26-yard line, 1st and 10.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. That's the first one since early, first down since early in the 2nd quarter.
You're probably right. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. McNabb to throw. A little screen pass complete. And I tell you, they had it set up nicely, but the speed of the Wynne defense all over them as Mobley catches it, and he only gets a yard out of it. 2nd and 9
Gain of 1 on the play
at the
brings up
25.
2nd down, 9.
Tell you what, there's no substitute for speed. And Wynne has it on both sides of the football.
Oh.
Bad snap over his head. And it's
Still out.
loose, and it's picked up by Wynne. So Valley View turns it back over, and we have. Oh, he's going to get up.
Now, is he saying he's down? Because the referee's right there. Is he saying he's down?
Didn't look like he had possession of it to me. I did not see possession for the Valley View quarterback. But they're going to give it to him.
McNabb on the fumble recovery.
They're going
to say he was down.
Wow. Oh. Did you see that? The official here on the near side got drilled right in the chest from the official standing over the football, throwing the football off the field.
Sutton to Clayton for the
I think he got hit in the mouth. He's checking for blood on his mouth. Yeah, it drilled him in the mouth. So 3rd down and number 21 into the game, and he fires well underthrown as number 21, Gannon Winstead, throws that pass.
Pass intended for Aaron Mobley falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And 4th down.
You know, I've been hit a couple times like that in basketball.
No.
Not paying attention, and one hit me square in the gut one night.
So 4th down, a long way to go, and Winstead
throws it out.
Pass intended for everyone in general and no one in particular.
Ball is turned over on downs. 1st and 10, Wynne.
So Wynne will take over. And I don't believe they're going to even run a play here before the end of the 3rd quarter. As we're down to 13, they're still huddled up. So that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter as the final couple seconds tick off the clock.
That's the end of the 3rd
and
quarter.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, your score is Wynne 39, Valley View nothing. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
Kaiser LP Gas Company is a family-owned propane company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural customers in Craighead, Crittenden, Poinsett, and Mississippi counties in northeast Arkansas. Located on Highway 181 South in Kaiser, Arkansas, Kaiser LP Gas can fill all of your propane needs, whether it's for farm equipment, your home, or business. Kaiser LP Gas has you covered. Call today at 870-526-2198.
The rain is still falling as we begin the 4th quarter, 39-0.
4-yard line, 1st and 10, Wynne.
Wynne with the football in the lead. And we have substitutions. We have a new quarterback in the game. We'll get his name and number in just a minute. Xavier Foreman on the carry up to the midfield stripe, so a gain of 5 for Foreman.
On the play brings up 2nd down, 4.
And the quarterback is number 15, Paxton Mills.
Look at Mills versus his running back beside him.
Another handoff to Foreman. 1st down and more inside the Valley View 45 to the 44. That's a gain of 6 more and a 1st down.
Duke and Crockett Dean combined on the stop. Ball's placed at the Valley View 45.
Paxton Mills is a 6'5", 215-pound junior. And Foreman is a 5'5", 180. A foot difference. Mutt and Jeff out there in the backfield, folks. Handoff.
Xavier Foreman on the
Foreman
carry.
again. Nope, that's number 30.
Corterius Collins on the carry.
Collins.
Jacob Ray on the stop.
As he gets 2. We'll check our
2 on the play brings up 2nd down, 8.
Corterius Collins. And Collins gets another carry, and he breaks free into the
flag
secondary.
On the play.
But we have Laundry on the field.
Like there's going to be some holding against the Yellow Jackets.
So back that one up. Inside 10 minutes left.
Don't forget, you can catch tomorrow's Arkansas State Red Wolves on ESPN3 as they go to the Georgia Dome at 1 o'clock to play the Georgia State Panthers. And at 4 o'clock on ESPN, the Razorbacks host the Alabama Crimson Tide, honoring the 1964 national champions. You can watch that on Ritter Channel 26 or an HD on Channel 220.
So 2nd and 18, back at their own 46. Mills fires out into the flat, complete to number 5, Tariq Peoples. And he will get, where will they mark him out at?
Out of bounds at the Valley View.
At the Valley View 46, so that's 10 yards for Peoples.
3rd down and 10.
And that was a good arm there by Mills. That pass had some zip on it.
Yeah,
you would expect a 6'5" quarterback to have some good zip.
Exactly. Wynne's 5th third down try. They've converted on 3 of the first 4 here tonight, Chris.
So 3rd and 10 at the 45. Mills play action, fires complete into the middle of the field and across the 35 to the 34. Number 80, Timothy Strasser. And he gets 11 yards and a first down.
Stay tuned tonight for the Kaiser LP postgame show where we'll name the First Delta Bank Player of the Game.
8:19 left to play in the ball game. At the 34-yard line is Wynne. Moving it again. Mills fires out into the flat, complete. Up to the 33-yard line, so a gain of 2 to Peoples.
And Tyler Seymour combined on the stop. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd down 6.
And Mills is 3 for 3 for 23 yards. So 2nd and 6, handoff to Collins.
Corterius Collins on the carry.
And he gets down to the 29-yard line.
Steve Lawrence on the stop. Ball's placed at the 29-yard line.
So 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 5.
Mills, play fake, fires, and it is oh, he dropped it. That should have been intercepted.
Almost intercepted there.
Peyton Mills pass.
That one should have been intercepted.
Coverage by Tyler Seymour.
Tyler Seymour.
He should have had that one. 4th and 3. Too long for a field goal. Not really in punting area, so might as well go for it. It's not like, to me, this isn't running the clock. This is just another football play, or running the score up. This is just another football play.
Your second team too. You're not. It's your starters are not in. Pass is complete out into the flat to number 35. Xavier Foreman.
Run out of bounds by Seth Vickery.
I think it's going to depend on the spot.
5-yard line.
It's going to be right at the
1st and 10 Blazers.
Yep, they're not. They're going to say short, so Foreman gets 4 yards on the catch. And Valley View will take back over at their own 25 with 5:33 left to play in the ball game. Rain still falling. McNabb still out there quarterbacking for the Blazers. And he fires a pass complete. And a nice pitch and catch to number 25, Noah Tyler.
To Noah Tyler.
That's going to be a first down.
He gets 11 yards to the 36.
The 36-yard line. That's good for another Blazer.
That's the 6th pass completion of the night for McNabb out of 13 tries. And 1st and 10 at the 36, and McNabb's going to throw again. Fires out into the flat, and it's caught again. And another first down into Wynne territory at the 49-yard line. That's 15 more yards to Cobble.
Ball is placed at the Wynne 49.
Cobble's doing it all for the Blazers tonight. Catching passes, kicking punts.
49-yard line of Wynne. 4:10 left to play in the ball game. Handoff. Nice hole.
Oh.
And up to the 41 goes Cornelius. That's a gain of 8.
If Young hadn't tripped him up, he had another. He had some green grass in front of him there.
So 2nd down and 2. McNabb on the keep. He'll get the 1st down. He's across the 40.
Jackson McNabb on the keeper. Brought down by a host.
3 yards.
And that's good for another Blazer. Ball's placed
at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, Blazers.
In between the 38 and 39. 3:08 left to play in the ball game. McNabb to throw. He's being chased. Rolls to his right. That's grounding. He did not get that across the line of scrimmage.
Jackson McNabb's pass is.
Are they saying there was a receiver in there?
Wow.
All I saw was a lineman. I did not see a back or receiver there.
That's a break for the Blazers. I don't know. Second and 10. Hand off to Cornelius. He's down to the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 8 more. They'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
William Watson on the stop.
Blazers 0 for 10 on 3rd down. It's 3rd and short, though, so.
I don't know that I've ever seen a game where a team did not get at least 1 3rd down conversion. Can't think of any. Hand off Cornelius, and he's got that 1st down conversion. Oh, man. Took a tumble down at the 24-yard line, but he got 5, and that's a 1st down.
Cody Baker on the stop, but not before another Blazer.
1:15 left to play in the ball game. McNabb to throw. Down the sideline, and it is caught. What? He was out of bounds. Okay, so incomplete.
Pass intended for Seth Vickery falls incomplete. Brings up
Intended for Vickery. Looked to me like he might have stepped out while he was running his route. McNabb rolls to his right. He's going to fire deep into the end zone. Incomplete. Oh. Nice job by number 20.
Jonathan Cobble falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd down, 10.
28. Cody Baker. And they're going to have to hurry to get another playoff. Playoff?
We're not talking playoffs.
McNabb rolls to his left. He wants to fire. And it's into the end zone. Knocked down. And Delta Swarm has shut out the Valley View Blazers. Your final score, Wynne 39, Valley View nothing. We'll be back to wrap this one up right after this. You're watching high school football on Tubetown.
This is a seed, and this is a farmer. Together, they're responsible for creating 1 in 12 American jobs. Yes, you heard right. 1 in 12 American jobs are related to the family farm. From row to row across this great nation, every farmer counts.
Farmers Bank and Trust offers instant image debit cards. Showcase your school spirit, your grandkids, your pet, or your favorite sport. Walk in, open an account, and walk out of the bank with an instant image debit card ready to use. Finally, a debit card as unique as you from Farmers Bank and Trust. Traditional banking at its best. Farmers Bank and Trust, with locations in Blytheville, Gosnell, and Manila. Member FDIC.
There's a lot of sights to see in Northeast Arkansas. Let Dr. Angela Howell and Eye Care of Truman bring life into focus for you. There's no need to drive to Jonesboro. Eye Care of Truman is right here in your backyard to fill all of your eye health needs. Eye exams, contacts, fashion frames, and more. At Eye Care of Truman, we're about family-friendly vision care. Call today and schedule your next eye exam with Eye Care of Truman, 807 West Main in Truman.
Over the past 60 years, First Delta Bank has been a model of community banking to eastern Poinsett County. At First Delta Bank, our important decisions are made locally by people with hometown values and who know you as a person, not just an account number. Just like the fertile farmland of the Delta, First Delta Bank has a strong history and solid foundation of supporting our communities in eastern Poinsett County. First Delta Bank, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kaiser LP Gas Company is a family-owned propane company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural customers in Craighead, Crittenden, Poinsett, and Mississippi counties in northeast Arkansas. Located on Highway 181 South in Kaiser, Arkansas, Kaiser LP Gas can fill all of your propane needs, whether it's for farm equipment, your home, or business. Kaiser LP Gas has you covered. Call today at 870-526-2198.
In Luke chapter 10, Jesus says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." We at Mark Tree United Methodist Church are not perfect, but we are trying. We want you to know there is room in this sanctuary, in this congregation, and in our hearts for you. Come on in, neighbor.
In effect until 10 p.m. At 7:48, the weather dark. This has now been upgraded to a tornado warning. We have confirmation of a tornado on the ground. You need to seek emergency shelter immediately. Take cover now. Move to an interior room away from...
A rainy football game has come to a completion. 39-0. The Wynne Yellow Jackets defeat the Valley View Blazers. A game that really was never in doubt. As you see our final stat, well, we had them for a second and then they vanished. Well, 39-0, and your player of the game, as we would expect, is Jamar Dixon. 17 carries, 178 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Most of that was in the first half. He had 2 carries in the second half.
He didn't need to do anything in the second half whatsoever. And our player of the game is brought to you by First Delta Bank. First Delta Bank now offers customized debit cards. Make your debit card as unique as you are with First Delta Bank, serving you with locations in Truman, Mark Tree, and Tyronza. First Delta Bank, member FDIC.
Ross Trail acquitted himself nicely for the Wynne Yellow Jackets as well. You can see why he had D1 offers and why he's headed to the University of Cincinnati.
Yeah, Tommy Tuberville's going to get a good prospect out of this kid. Good size, great arm, as we saw tonight. Yep. Couple of passes just right on the money there. You can see why he was offered by the 6 schools and eventually chose the Bearcats.
Pretty much a pocket passer. He's not real mobile, but he has a quick release, so and it zips when he lets go of it. So I believe he's going to have a nice future in front of him. I believe he'll probably get some playing time up at Cincinnati as well. Maybe not early, but he's a good-looking quarterback for the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets are going to be tested next week.
They sure will.
We were just told that they are going to Batesville to play the Pioneers. That could be for the 5A East Championship. I know it's middle of the road, but I think that is going to be your game for who's going to be the 1 seed out of the 5A East and who's going to be the 2.
Well, the winner of that game essentially will have a 2-game lead on the loser. So your final stats: Wynne 17 out of 23 passing for 311. Valley View 7 out of 18 for 31. Rushing, Wynne 26 times, 204. That's 515 total yards. Valley View 28 for 140, 171 total yards. And so, like we said, which one's better, the offense or Delta Swarm? Well, they're both equally as good.
They're both equally as good. And again, Valley View doesn't have anything to hang their head down. They're going to learn from this experience. They're going to learn from everything that they've come to face with these bigger schools here in their first year.
Well, that's going to wrap up week 6 from Valley View. 39-0 is your score.
Before we go, we got one other thing. Folks, this is the last night for our buddy Chris Benson here with us at Tubetown. He's accepted a full-time position in radio over in Northwest Arkansas. Chris, we're going to miss you. It's been my pleasure, my friend.
It's been great working with you, Wes. And Zap over here, our stat man, and all the crew up top with the cameras. Marcus, Brandon, Richard, Alex. Just a great time that I've had over the last 4.5 years doing football, doing basketball, a little bit of baseball, but bittersweet. But as you said, it's going to be a full-time position, and I'm looking hopefully for great things in the future. I've really enjoyed my time here.
So, folks, don't leave us, though. Brandon Reed's going to come in, do play-by-play.
Brandon will do an excellent job.
Marcus is going to start doing the pregame show.
Yep.
We'll still have the great Tubetown coverage for you starting next week at Lepanto for Cross County and EPC meet.
And that should be a heck of a football game.
That's going to be
a couple of high-powered offenses.
A good 2A3 matchup to go a long way in their playoffs.
That's going to wrap it up. 39-0 your final from right here at Blazer Field. For West Cisco, I'm Chris Benson saying so long. You've been watching high school football on Tubetown.